Associates owns and invests in several properties around Denver and out of state. We're a property management company for the most part, and the jewel of our collection is Larimer Square. We really pride ourselves on creating a series of signature or heritage events that bring vibrance and energy to this block for our tenants and for the residents that live in downtown Denver, while at the same time being able to champion local artists and artist events. Our marquee event is the Denver Chalk Art Festival, and we are so proud of this event. It's our 14th year in 2015, and we have over 200,000 people that come down over the weekend to Larimer Square to see art in action, and we're so proud of it.
Well, I've been with the Denver Chalk Art Festival since the beginning. The first few years, I sat on the board of Larimer Arts and was an artist on the ground. And in year 4, they offered me to take over the art director position, and since then I've been kind of managing all the artists. That first year we started out with about 48 artists down the center of Larimer Square. Last year we had over 237 artists on the ground. I'm the art director of the festival, so I take care of all the artists. Make sure they're on the ground, they got what they need, they're doing their work. I also judge the entry form into it. We get a few more artists than we actually have space for. So we have a lot of returning artists, but every year we have brand new artists, and we go through a judging system to get them in. We look for artists at all ability levels because we really want this to be kind of a well-rounded event. So I'm looking for professional artists. I'm looking for people who've never drawn before but would like to come down and try it out. And we always have room for new artists. We kind of reward old artists for coming back and coming to us every year. And then we kind of look for, a good application. So something, a good image choice, something that will translate on the ground well. But otherwise, we really leave it up to the artists what they want to do. To participate in the Denver Chalk Art Festival is just a wonderful event because there's nothing like creating art with 237 other people. And so it's this great community event of artists and artisans, and it's just a fun, we've got artists that their main medium is photography, but they come down and draw. And for myself, my main medium is photography and sculpture, but I got back into drawing because of the Chalk Festival.
So taking from our marquee event, which is the Denver Chalk Art Festival, Larimer Square is really trying to become an outdoor art gallery of sorts where we take this beautiful block and really make it a place where artists can show their works while either tying it into another cultural, such as the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, or providing a culinary art stage for our chefs, or even cocktail art from our mixologists here. We try to do events that showcase all kinds of art, and we also support the Denver Center for Performing Arts and try to cross-promote with them as well. We support arts programming year-round as much as we can. Anytime we have an event, we really try to tie in art somehow, some way.
Well, one thing that's come out of the Denver Chalk Art, we've kind of become chalk art booking group. So we send chalk artists to go do other events and other private events, and these are paid events. One thing we really like here at Larimer is, well, if we're going to support the arts, you really got to support the artists. So getting them some working gigs and sending them out, we send them over to the Colorado Convention Center for different parties there, corporate events, other festivals that want to bring chalk artists in as a performance artist. So they're not doing a big festival, but they would like 1 or 2 artists there to create a certain image. So we try to book as much of that as possible. And then the other thing we like to do is we send professional artists into public schools to talk about being an artist and do a little chalk workshop with them. And that also translates into our youth challenge here at the Chalk Festival. Well, the youth challenge at the Denver Chalk Art Festival is for high school age kids. So high schools and youth groups is that range, and they can come down and they have teams of up to 8 students, and we encourage them to work with their teacher. So they have an artist to work with. And then they have a little area over in the festival, so they compete in and of themselves for a little chalk festival. And we've had artists that have moved from there into our regular event for the 18 and up. And one of our teachers over there, 6 years ago, started out at Heritage High School coming here. She went and got her teaching degree, and now she brings her class.
I'm really blessed to work for Larimer Associates because they understand and believe that giving back to the community and being involved in the arts community is so good for business. In addition to just beautifying the block, it's supporting actual artists in our community. It's supporting any kind of arts programming down here, and they really truly believe that. So anything from the graphic design of some of our brochures to like Mike said, you know, actually sending artists out into other gigs, if you will, is really, we take a lot of pride in trying to really help all the way through many levels. So we do have an art gallery also on the square in our walkway space, and we're hoping this will be their first time at the Chalk Art Festival this year as well. Larimer Square, we really view Larimer Square as Denver's main street. We're Denver's #1 historic block. Dana Crawford saved it over 50 years ago. It's our 50th anniversary this year, and we're really famous for our iconic canopy of lights that's above the block. That's really what we're known for, is this vibrant energy that's down here. So every once in a while you will see some flags or decorative elements above the block, and we're really, if it's not advertising a Larimer Square event or an art event that we're doing, we're really going to try to move forward to making that more of an art display than ever before. So you'll see some changes above our block in coming year. So the Denver Chalk Art Festival has really enabled Larimer Square to reach out to other corporate sponsors and really above and beyond in our little block into a bigger Denver community to really showcase art that people have not seen in this medium before. And it's so fun to see first-time festival goers and people who've been here for 14 years come back year after year and enjoy getting to talk to the artists. It's great.
Well, life as a chalk artist, or a street painter as it's called, it really is a performance based art form. And so it's about creating the art, watching the art being created. And you also know Sunday night, a street sweeper is going to come and wash up all this art, which I really find is part of the process. This isn't meant to be art that's permanently kept. We do take photos and share them with the world, but it's about the process and it's about making art together.